We're back at Remington Park with the fifth training race of the day, where Flying Joker will break from the one hole in the starting gate, trained by Clinton Crawford, Flying Joker. The two, Yegua Ranchera, Leonardo Alcala, the conditioner. The three horse is AJ Invictus Player, another one from the Crawford training stable. The four horse is Raptor Stone, Wendy Alejandra Garcia, the trainer. The five horse, HP Energized, conditioned by Jose Lopez. 6, Cyber Dreams 918 from the D. Keener stable. And rounding out this field, Law and Order, the seven horse, Jed Vane, the trainer. What do you have to say about this group, Jim?
Well, let's take a look. One horse that jumps right off the page is the 3, AJ Invictus Player. $120,000 Heritage Place September yearling sale last fall. But believe it or not, this apolitical Jess colt is not the highest price yearling in here. We'll get to that colt in just a bit. But AJ Invictus Player, the dam was Mischievous Player. There's not a whole lot to say about her, but her mother, the grandmother of AJ Invictus Player, was a major winner named Dinastia Toll, bred in Brazil. Dinastia Toll wound up producing Easeful Dynastia, who was a really nice mare. She foaled MM4 in the morning for the McCloys in New Mexico a few years back. So AJ Invictus Player has Pedigree on his side by Apolitical Jess, an Oklahoma bred by Rancho El Cabresto and trained by Clinton Crawford. They plunked down a lot of money for this colt, and an even higher priced yearling was the 5, HP Energized, $180,000 Ruidoso Select purchase last summer by Favorite Cartel from Terrific Energy. She was a multiple graded winner of $174,000. And we've been mentioning throughout the day that there have been a number of horses in here who trace their female lineage up just a generation or two to the mare Answer the Dream, who was a really productive mare, produced the graded winner Dreams Divine, who earned over $400,000. Well, Cyber Dreams 918 is another one who is out of a sister to Dreams Divine and is produced by Answer the Dream. That would be Recurring Dreams, the mother of Cyber Dreams 918, who, as you might guess, is a gelding by Cyber Monday. D. Keener, the conditioner there. Another one to note is the 7, Law and Order, an apolitical Jess filly from the mare Kiss My Lassie. It wasn't too many years ago she was running. She won half of her 12 starts. Wound up making $76,000, was just kind of on the periphery of big wins. But Kiss My Lassie, the dam of this number 7 filly, Law and Order, did win her first 4 starts. So she was very precocious right out of the start of the career. And we'll see if Law and Order can offer that in this one. Another interesting runner in here is the Oklahoma Futurity eligible Yegua Ranchera. Yegua means mare, so it would be like Mare Ranch, I guess, would be the name of this 2-horse. Trained by Leonardo Alcala, by Flying Cowboy 123, the multiple champion from Caledonia Rose. And since we have a little time, when I see the word Caledonia, I've seen the show twice, Five Guys Named Mo. And there's a song in there called Caledonia, and they sing that, What Makes Your Big Head So Hard? It's an old standard from way back. I think Louis Jordan and the Timpani 5 might have done that at one point. Anyway, that's the mother of Yegua Ranchera, number 2. The Oklahoma Futurity eligibles in here, the 2 through the 7. Only Flying Joker, the one, I do not show as being eligible to the Oklahoma Futurity pending the latest sheet. And we are operating today with a technical difficulty as far as the graphics, so we're taking a little bit more time for each race, which is fine. It gives us a chance to thank the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association, the official representative of Quarter Horses, Paints, and Appaloosas in Oklahoma. And we thank Brian Hawk and our friends at Westwind Farms in Purcell, Oklahoma, where they stand numerous outstanding stallions, including the Quarter Horse Lucky Dice and the Paint Stallions, Painted Turnpike, Smithworks, and CRM Livewire, plus the outstanding Thoroughbred Code West. Miss Code West coming off a Horse of the Meeting honor here at Remington. Westwind Farms breeding winners. Conditions perfect today. Fast track, 9 more races. And as we speak to you, since we know a lot of people will go back and watch these training races once the horses are entered for the pari-mutuel races. It is Wednesday, February 11th as we do this. This is training race 5, and there'll be a whole 9-race card coming up tomorrow, Thursday the 12th, as well, with opening day coming up on the 5th of March here at Remington. Be sure to visit Remington Park's official website for all sorts of details on that. Well, they all seem to be parading properly. As we mentioned, this is a relatively new experience. Some of these horses have not quite yet turned biologically 2 years of age. And so going through the whole process of coming over for a race, getting saddled, coming out, loading and running is a new thing. March 5th to May 30th. May 30th, this year, the closing day, the annual mega stakes day with the Heritage Place Futurity, among others. So this field with the 2 rich yearlings, the 3 and the 5. Not the richest you'll ever see. In fact, probably not the richest we'll see in this week 1 of training races, but $120K for the 3 AJ Invictus player, $180,000 yearling price for the 5 HP Energized, who is owned by Jerry DeVille Jr. of Denham Springs, Louisiana. The ownership on AJ Invictus player is from Edinburgh, Texas, down south there. And Jose Lopez trains HP Energized. Clinton Crawford has the 3. So let's see how they fare here. So far, earlier during the paint races, Matt Whitekiller had a couple of impressive training race winners. D. Keener had one as well in race number 1. And then in our very last race, W. Rigsby for Clint Crawford was a very nice winner. It's not unusual to see trainers like Clint Crawford, D. Keener, and Trey Wood, when he ventures up here, win with multiple horses on these schooling races, considering the kind of stock that they get. So they're lining up. See the 7 dancing around back there, Law and Order. From the very fast filly Kiss My Lassie. But in goes the 6 first. That's Cyber Dreams 918. Very well bred gelding. And now in the orange, Law and Order. There he goes. All set for training race 5 on this February 11th, and off they go. And slow start for HP Energized, the 5. Raptor Stone, the 4, and the 2, Yegua Ranchera, to win it clean here. 247 under the wire, Raptor Stone, a $45,000 Heritage Place yearling sale purchase, ran second. Raptor Stone had a workout at Louisiana Downs on a wet track back on the 22nd of January. But Yegua Ranchera by Flying Cowboy 123 from the Leonardo Alcala barn. Nice and straight and true out of there in the yellow. trained by Leonardo Alcala. Goes on to win it nicely here by about a half length over the 4 Raptor Stone. So good job by this filly, who was scheduled to be ridden by Juan Pulido. So good performance there. Really nice start for the 4. A number of them did not get the greatest of running starts in this one. The stewards will determine if they're all eligible to come back for a pari-mutuel race once we get going.
Taking a last look here at race 5 of the day. Stay with us for training race 6 coming up in Oklahoma City.